You don't know anything about boats.
Hey guys, so I was gonna do a quick video today showing you my ascender around. Thought I'd do a quick video on that. I use a different one for my to the top of the platform, but Alright guys, I wanted to come at you with a quick video today on my hunting boots for the season, what I use and what I think about them and all that kind of stuff. So before we get into that, I wanted to show you guys something. I got my buddy here, Two Stick Tony. If you ain't seen his channel yet, you need to go check it out. It's on YouTube. Just YouTube Two Stick Tony, you'll find him. He's got some good stuff too on budget hunting options. But check this out. So if you're looking for like really early season and it's real wet, I run these Muck Wetland Boots. They're a good boot. I've had this particular pair for a couple of years now. They're still waterproof. I ain't had no trouble with them. Now the heel on them is starting to separate a little bit right there, and then right here. But so far, I mean, they're still waterproof. I haven't had any issues with them. Like I said, I only use them if I've got to go through creeks or something like that. If I know I'm going somewhere where I got to go through a creek. When it gets late season, last year I got these Arctic Pro Muck boots, and they're a good boot for the money. I like them. I like that they're all camouflage and all that. But if you can see right here, the toe is starting to wear down on them pretty good, and I just used them for last season. That's when I got them for toward the end of the season last year. So I mean, they have had a lot of wear, and that's already starting to come off. I did see Mark Doran, I don't know how you say it. He taped his off, put a piece of painter's tape across the toe, and rhino lined the toe of his boot, like the spray on bed liner out of the can you get from Walmart or something. And he said that worked pretty good on his. But these are a fairly warm boot. Now you get way down cold, like in the teens and stuff. So far I haven't found anything that's gonna keep your feet from getting cold eventually, especially if you hunt like I do. From like, I get out there like 5 in the morning or 4 in the morning, something like that, and I'm hunting till 12. Your feet are gonna get cold, but these do a pretty good job of keeping you fairly warm most of the time. For the last couple of seasons, my snake boots, what I wear early season, these are fully waterproof and they're freaking awesome. I love these boots. They're lacrosse. They're just a slip-on, kind of like a cowboy style, almost a square toe type boot, snake boots. And I'm not exactly sure how tall they are. They come up to just below my knees, I know that. But they've got a little bit of insulation in them. They're fairly warm, but I only wear my snake boots until it gets cold enough for the snakes to go away, and then I switch over to either my regular Muck boots, or when it gets real cold, I'll wear the Arctic Pro Muck boots. But that's what I've been running for the last couple of seasons, and I like them. Like I said, I priced a set of these today at Bass Pro, a new set, but the uppers on them right here are not camouflage like these. They're just solid brown. But other than that, they're the same boot, and a brand new pair of those will run you about 200 bucks at Bass Pro around here. It may be different other places, but that's about what you're going to get into. Today I got a pair of these Irish Setter snake boots. They're freaking sweet. They probably weigh half of what these lacrosse do. These lacrosse, they're good boots, but they're kind of heavy. These things don't weigh nothing. And I thought they were pretty cool. I never seen a boot like this. It's a snake boot. It's supposed to have 360-degree protection all the way around. They come up about, okay, so they're the same height as my lacrosse snake boots, but like I said, they weigh half of it. And here's another big difference: the tread on these things. They got a pretty aggressive tread in the middle there anyway, and for them to be so light, that's what I really like. And they're supposed to be 100% waterproof. I'm assuming it's probably only up to here where this tongue separates right here, so I'd say they're probably waterproof up to about here. But I don't like boots that tie. I hate laces. That's the reason I bought the lacrosse ones to start with, because they're just a slip-on boot. All my boots are slip-ons. I don't like anything with laces. But these have this little gadget right here, this boa, what they call it. You pull it out to release them, to let the tension off, and you go to put them on. And then they got all these little cables, and you just push this in, and then just tighten them up, just like that. It's pretty cool. Like I said, I've seen little kids' tennis shoes and stuff like that with those, but I've never seen a snake boot with them. I don't know how durable this will be long term. I guess I'll find out. But I mean, for a snake, man, work bought these, so I wasn't really sweating it. But for a snake boot, I mean, as light as this is, and it's actually pretty thick on the padding and stuff, the insulation, it's actually kind of thick on it. And it's got a, I don't know what this means. It's got what they call, it's got a thing inside it that says scent band. I don't know, it's supposed to keep the odor in, so if your feet sweat a lot like mine do, hopefully it'll contain all that. But I mean, you can feel these things, like when you check them out, they're pretty thick. They got insulation, so they may be pretty good later in the season too, as it starts to cool off. I don't know, I'll have to see that. But as far as comfort, I wore them around a little bit and they're really freaking comfortable. So these at Bass Pro run you about 250 bucks. Like I said, it may differ from state to state, place to place, but that's what I paid, or what they cost anyway, 250 bucks. And they're Irish setters. And they've got it doesn't say what kind of insulation is in these things. It says it's got Armatech, abrasion covering, scent band, scent control, RPM lightweight durable outsole, energy high rebound underfoot, whatever that means. And it just says they're waterproof. It doesn't say they're insulated, but I mean, it's got fairly thick padding in it and it's waterproof, so I mean, it's got to be insulated to some degree anyway. But it doesn't really say like what gram insulation or anything like that. But I'm looking forward to running early season with these and seeing how they work out. And like I said, I may wear them on into the season just to see how warm they keep my feet this year, because this is a new boot I haven't got to play with yet. But anyway, so if you guys are looking for a pair of snake boots, there's you a couple options to check out anyway. I looked at a pair of Rockies today that had the zipper up the side, and I liked them. They were lightweight boots, but the zipper, I kind of worried if you get a lot of mud or something in them, is it going to zip up and down?
That's what I've got.
Or does it? I was just worried I may have trouble out of the zipper on them. Tony says he's got some and he likes them. They were 150 bucks at Bass Pro, and they seem like a good boot. They're lightweight. They're supposed to be waterproof and all that. They're full camo, but I ended up going with these Irish setters anyway. So that's the boots I'm going to be running this season. And if you guys have any questions, put them in the comments. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and check out Two Stick Tuning on YouTube. Thanks. I'll catch you guys in the next one.